Hey everyone, welcome to Over 50 TV, and in today's video what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you the best elevator pitch for job seekers over 50. And I know some of you may be thinking, what's this dude talking about? What's the difference between an elevator pitch for someone over 50 or someone under 50? Well, you know, there are differences. Actually, there are subtle differences that I believe can make a difference in your presentation when you're trying to make a lasting impression. But listen, let's talk about what is an elevator pitch. Let's start there. Well, an elevator pitch basically is and was designed when you're riding down an elevator with someone and you've got maybe 30 seconds, you got a minute or so that you can make that, what I said before, is a lasting impression. So you've got to be succinct, you got to be short, and you've got to make sure that you just get that person's attention. You got to want to make them or hope that you can get them to want to see you or talk to you again or talk to you even more. So you're riding down the elevator and you hit them with this 30-second pitch. What I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to tell you how to structure an elevator pitch. I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to give you an example that I would use here at Over 50 TV if I was a job seeker, I'm looking for a position. And I'm also, though, going to give you some reasons behind the elevator pitch. And again, I'm going to customize it. I'm going to tailor it for people who are over 50. If you are interested in finding a job and you want to have that great elevator pitch, something that's going to just grab their attention, and you want to stay tuned to this video here on Over 50 TV. Hey, welcome back to Over 50 TV. You know, before I tell you the best elevator pitch for job seekers over 50, what I'm going to do, and most of you already know, if you've been a long-time viewer of Over 50 TV, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to subscribe to Over 50 TV. If you haven't already done so, please go ahead, hit that little red button. It's underneath the screen. There's also a little bell. If you hit the little bell, you'll get our latest updates and they'll be delivered right to your inbox, and there is a thumbs up button. Please go ahead, hit that thumbs up button because it'll let me know that you're enjoying our videos. More importantly, though, it really does let me know that you're finding value and that you're getting a benefit from watching our videos. If you have any questions, you have any comments, please go ahead, and if you're inclined, go ahead and just put them in the content in the box down below. Here we go. I'm going to tell you the very best elevator pitch for job seekers over 50. A basic elevator pitch has 3 steps, and before I go on and tell you what the steps are, let me say this. I know that if you watch other videos on YouTube or if you are inclined to Google elevator pitches, what you're going to see is a number of elevator pitches, a number of styles, a number of structures, a number of other steps that you can follow. The steps that I'm going to give you today, they work for me, and they've worked for people that I speak to, and they've worked for many, many salespeople that I've trained over the years. So I'm going to give you the pitch that I know works, and it works for me, and the pitch is designed, as I mentioned previously, it's really designed to give that little subtle differences for people who are over 50, who want to give the elevator pitch that they need to give to impress the person they're talking to. So let's start with 3 steps. Step number 1 is, of course, you want to say who you are and what you do. So you're going to say, hi, my name is Lou Reyes, and I am the content director for Over 50 TV. That's what I would say if I was giving an elevator pitch. That's the first part of the 3 parts, the first step. I'd give that. And again, what I'm going to do here is after I get done with telling you about the 3 steps, I'm going to tell you an exact elevator pitch that I would give. So number 1, go ahead, say who you are and what you do. Be specific though, okay? If you're talking about you're an accountant, say I'm a tax accountant. If you are a headhunter, say I'm a headhunter, I pursue or look for people who have a technical background. So you want to be specific when you are saying who you are and what you do. Number 2, why should they care? Think about that. Why should they care about you? What you want to do is you want to give them something that you've done, an accomplishment, something that's designed to impress them, to get their interest, to let them know how you can benefit them. Because in their head, they're going to be thinking as you're riding down that imaginary elevator, as you've got your 30 seconds or you got your minute or maybe even 2 minutes to get their attention. You want to think to yourself, how can I benefit them and why should they care? Why should they care that they are talking to you? What's so important about you? So that's number 2. You want to make sure you think about that. And then number 3, this is really how you're going to make your money. This is how you're going to impress them and get them enticed with you. You want to let them know how you can benefit them. And when you're doing that, you want to sound ambitious, you want to sound confident, you want to let them know that in a way, you want to let them know that they're not just a stepping stone. And we're giving all these things, we're giving these 3 steps in a quick, rapid fire, smooth, confident manner. So you're going to take the 3 steps. You're going to tell them your name, and you're going to tell them what you do. You're going to tell them why they should care about you, and then you're going to tell them how you can benefit them. And you're going to do all of that, again, very succinctly and very confidently. Okay, folks, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to give you my elevator pitch. The elevator pitch that I'm going to give would be an elevator pitch, a short and sweet, succinct elevator pitch that I would give if I was out at a networking event, if I was interviewing, or say I was on an elevator and I'm riding down the elevator and I just want to get that person's attention and I want to give them a compelling reason to talk to me more, to get to know me. So let me give you my elevator pitch. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to make some comments as well, because I want you to understand and see how a person who's over 50 can use this kind of strategy, use this kind of an elevator pitch to get attention, and again, to get that person to basically want to hire you. I'm the content director for Over 50 TV, a fast-growing YouTube channel that provides career advice, interview tips, and job search news for people over 50. So bam, I just went right ahead. I let them know this is what I do, this is my job title, and this is who I work for. And I mentioned a little bit more about Over 50 TV because possibly, I would doubt it, but just you never know, maybe somebody never heard of Over 50 TV. So then I say, I have researched and written almost 100 video scripts, conducted in-person interviews with people living the career of their dreams, like Jeff Hoffman, the billionaire co-founder of Priceline.com, and I've uploaded hundreds of pieces of content on multiple platforms, including Facebook, Twitter, and Patreon, and of course YouTube. Now that's a little bit of a long sentence. I don't disagree with that, but what I did with that is I wanted to be sure that I mentioned a few things. I wanted to make sure that I gave a number, that I've written 100 video scripts, that I've conducted in-person interviews with famous people, which I've done. And then I also mentioned the fact that I am pretty adept at understanding and using some of the social media platforms. And I mentioned Facebook, Twitter, and Patreon, and of course YouTube. So I mentioned those items as well. And I'm just trying to let someone know that yes, I may be over 50, but I'm very, very good at using and proficient at using some of the social media platforms that everyone else is using. And then what I do here, if you look, what I say is right now in my job search, I'm looking for a fast-growing digital media company that I can help while growing my own career. So I'm letting them know that yes, again, I'm emphasizing that even though yes, I'm over 50, I understand digital media, I'm looking for a career in that field, I want to work on the platforms, I want to work for a company that's fast growing. And then what I say at the end, I want to come in and use my knowledge and experience to make an impact. So I'm saying I want to benefit them. I want to give them value. I want to help them to grow their business. I think it's so important when you're over 50, when you're over 50 years old, that when you're out in an interview and when you have an opportunity to impress someone, anyone, anywhere, at any time, that you have a elevator pitch that you practice and that you know. But in that elevator pitch, you want to be sure that you are using terms that are, I don't want to say necessarily youthful, but you want to use terms that mean that you understand what is going on today, that you can help them in this current environment. So that's about all I've got for you today, and I really feel good about the information I gave you because I really made sure to tailor it and customize it for the audience, for you, for us, who are people who are over 50. When we're job seekers, we're looking for a position, and we need to impress that person as quickly as possible. Whether we're networking, whether we're on an elevator, whether we are sitting in an interview or just sitting on a bus or at a library, wherever we're at, you want to be able to let somebody know who you are, what you are, and how you can benefit them. So again, that's all I've got for you for today. I want to ask you, if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to Over 50 TV. You're going to get plenty of other information, just like I gave you today, stuff that's customized for you when you subscribe to our channel. So when you do subscribe, you're going to want to hit that little bell. Hit the little bell because you'll get our latest updates. They'll be delivered right to your inbox. There's also a thumbs up button I mentioned previously. Please let me know that you enjoyed this video. If you didn't like it, let me know that too. If there's something I could do differently, some other information I can give you to help you, I want to know that. You can put it in the comments below. You can send me an email. My email address is right in the information box on the YouTube video. So, without further ado, I'm going to say have a great day, everybody.